Welcome to the Happier Life Project, the official podcast from the award-winning mental health and wellness app, My Possible Self. Hosted by broadcaster and journalist Gabby Sanderson.
Hiya, welcome back to the Happier Life Project. I'm Gabby, and in today's bonus episode, I'm flying solo to share some tools you can dip into whenever you need a moment of calm over the holiday season. We've called it your toolkit to keep a calm Christmas, because Christmas can stir up a whole mix of emotions. Excitement, joy, gratitude, yes, but also stress, pressure, loneliness, overstimulation, and sometimes memories or feelings we weren't expecting. And that is completely normal. We tend to think that Christmas brings out the best in everyone, but in reality, it amplifies what's already there. Comfort or discomfort, ease or tension, happiness or heaviness. So I hope this bonus episode will be your gentle companion, not to create a perfect Christmas, if there is such a thing, but to create a calmer one that feels manageable, grounded, and emotionally safe for you. So I've put together 8 tools for your toolkit, which I'm about to share, and then we'll close with a short, calming, grounding meditation at the end. So if you're ready, let's begin. Tool number 1, the boundaries reset. Let's be real. Christmas is a time when boundaries often disappear. We say yes to things out of guilt, obligation, tradition, or simply because we don't want to disappoint people. Before you know it, you're at events you didn't want to attend, around people you find draining, or managing the emotional load for everybody else around you. So let's reset. It's okay, more than okay, to say no. It's okay to choose rest over rushing. It's okay to decline an invitation, even a family one. It's okay to leave early or not go at all. Boundaries aren't rude. They're a form of respect. If no feels too sharp, try phrases like, I'm keeping things simple this year. I won't be able to make that, but thank you ever so much for including me. I'm being mindful of my energy right now. That doesn't work for me, but I hope you have a wonderful time. These protect you, and they do so without confrontation. And if somebody does react badly, that's information, not a failure. Tool number 2, letting go of the perfect Christmas myth. There's a quiet but powerful cultural expectation that Christmas should hit a certain standard. Picture perfect decorations, gourmet meals, thoughtful gifts, cheerful moods, and this magical cinematic family harmony. But that's not real life. Real life is burnt potatoes, last-minute wrapping, awkward conversations, mismatched expectations, people running late, somebody crying in the kitchen, and forgetting batteries for the one gift that actually needed them. Let this be the year that you let go of the fantasy. Perfection is stressful. Reality can be peaceful. When you give up trying to choreograph every moment, you free yourself to actually experience the holiday, mess and all. A calm Christmas is more satisfying than a perfect one. A present parent, friend, partner, or host is more valuable than a stressed out one. And good enough, truly, is good enough. Tool number 3, anchoring your nervous system. The holiday season often overstimulates our nervous system. Travel, noise, crowds, alcohol, sugar, socialising, disrupted routines, less daylight. All of this chips away at our regulation. This tool is about bringing your body back into a state of calm. Here's a 1-minute grounding exercise you can use anywhere, even silently. Sit or stand with both feet firmly on the floor. Relax your shoulders. Really drop them. Take a slow breath in through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 6. As you breathe out, imagine releasing a tiny bit of tension. Let's do that again. Take a slow breath in through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. Now exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do that one more time. Make sure your shoulders are still nice and relaxed. Take a slow breath in through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold for 4. And while you exhale for 6, imagine releasing tension from your body. Feel the weight of your feet grounding you. This signals to your brain, I'm safe. I can slow down. I don't need to brace. You could also try placing your hand on your heart, slow blinking, going outside for 2 quiet minutes, or excusing yourself to go to the bathroom to reset. None of these are avoidance. They're regulation. They're self-care in real time. Tool number 4, the money pressure diffuser. Let's talk honestly about money because financial stress peaks at Christmas for so many people. And yet we rarely speak out about it openly. Here's the truth. You don't need to overspend to show that you care. You don't need to match other people's budgets. And you don't need to go into debt to prove anything. Set a limit, stick to it, release the guilt. Remind yourself, a handwritten letter can mean more than any gift. A shared experience can be more precious than something store-bought. Love is not measured in receipts. You deserve a financially safe Christmas, not a financially stressful one. Tool number 5, a plan for loneliness, even if you're surrounded by people. Loneliness is complex. It isn't only about being physically alone. You can feel lonely in a full house, at a party, or surrounded by family. And for those who are spending Christmas alone this year, that can come with its own emotional weight. Here's your loneliness plan. Create structure. A morning walk, a favourite breakfast, a film you love, calling a friend. Just a few gentle anchor points. Create connection. It doesn't have to be deep. A voice note, a text, a 5-minute chat. Humans feel soothed even by small social moments. Create comfort. Wear soft clothes, light a candle, cook something warming, or curl up with a book. Make the space to feel emotionally safe. And remind yourself that feeling lonely is not a personal failing. It's a human experience, especially in December. Tool number 6, the Family Dynamics Shield. We all have family patterns that run like old software in the background, and Christmas has a way of installing them all over again. Here's your shield. Before you enter the room, ask yourself, what version of me tends to show up around these people? And what version of me do I want to present instead? If comments or behaviours feel triggering, use this mantra. I choose my response. You can stay neutral. You can take a breath before replying. You can let comments slide off you. You can step outside. You can excuse yourself. You can protect your energy without explaining yourself. Your peace is yours to guard. Tool 7, the Good Enough Christmas Reframe. This is the foundation of the entire toolkit. You do not need to earn your rest. You do not need to keep everyone happy. You do not need to carry the emotional labour for the whole holiday. You do not need to impress anyone. Good enough is good enough. Good enough food. Good enough gifts. Good enough energy. Good enough participation. Good enough effort. Choose a Christmas that honours your well-being. And tool number 8, easing the pressure of the new year. Before we start to wrap up, I wanted to touch on something that quietly adds pressure to the holiday season. The new year. For many people, the days between Christmas and January aren't calm reflection. They're a countdown to expectations. Expectations to set goals, reinvent yourself, become more productive, healthier, richer, better, instantly as the clock strikes midnight. Here's some more truths. You don't need to have a 5-year plan. You don't necessarily need a vision board. You don't need resolutions. You don't even need to feel ready for a new year. Not having clarity yet is completely okay. Instead, I wanted to offer a gentler way to arrive into 2026. First of all, let the year settle. You don't have to extract meaning immediately. Some years only make sense in hindsight. Second, choose a theme, not a resolution. A word or intention is softer, kinder, and more sustainable. Maybe your theme is ease, balance, play, courage, connection, rest. Resolutions, pressure. Themes, guide. Third, reflect lightly. No necessary deep dive, no intense journaling, no self-critique, just 4 simple questions. What felt good this year? What drained you this year? What do you want more of next year? And what do you want less of next year? I think that's enough. Fourth, please, you don't need to upgrade yourself in January. January is cold, dark, financially tight, and emotionally heavy for many, many people. It's a month for recovery, not reinvention. And finally, your new year can start whenever you're ready. March, April, even July. Energy returns in its own time, not by the calendar. You get to begin again when you feel steady and wanting to start anew. And on the theme of January, I just wanted to give you a quick heads up that rather than the traditional podcast episodes, every single day starting January 1st, we're going to release a short audio happiness hack here on the Happier Life Project. Tiny soothing tools to ease the transition into the new year and to help you get through what many consider the hardest month of all. Think of it as a daily dose of calm, clarity and grounding. Something small you can reach for every morning or every evening when you need it. Okay, my friends, I hope you have found some value in those tools that I have shared today. And thank you so much for listening to this bonus episode of the Happier Life Project. Now, if you have an extra couple of minutes and feel so inclined, I'm going to take you through a gentle guided moment. Let's take a moment here. 2 minutes just for you. Wherever you are, soften your shoulders. Unclench your jaw and close your eyes. Place one hand lightly on your chest if that feels comfortable, and place the other hand on your belly. Take a deep breath in and a slow breath out. Imagine the calmest version of you on Christmas Day. What are you doing? What are you not doing? How do you move through the day? What boundaries do you hold? What expectations have you released? What did you prioritize today? And what did you give yourself permission to let go of? Allow that version of you to guide the choices you make this season. You're allowed to protect your energy. You're allowed to simplify. You're allowed to soften. You are allowed to choose peace. Take one more deep, grounding breath. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes and come back. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Happier Life Project with me, Gabby Sanderson. Now for the important housekeeping. If you are suffering with your mental health, there is a crisis button on the My Possible Self app, which will signpost you to the correct information for immediate expert advice. If you're listening on one of the podcast platforms, the My Possible Self app is completely free to download. You can access all of the content and you don't need to worry about it costing you anything. The content of this podcast should not be considered as a substitute for professional or medical advice. The Priory Healthcare are not involved in the production or content of this podcast. If you found this episode helpful and you wouldn't mind sharing or maybe giving us a review, that always goes very much appreciated. And to find and follow us on social media, we are at My Possible Self, and I've been at Radio Gabby. Do take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.